This next video is going to show you how to make your sprite shoot out some sort of projectile. So I have my little coffee cup dude here, and I'm going to eventually have an enemy for him to destroy. So to set up a projectile for that, we're going to have a second button. Right now we have A button, makes it jump, but we have B button, do nothing. So we're going to make that projectile happen when I press the B button. So I'm going to go to controller, and I'm actually going to grab again the on A button pressed. This time I'm going to change A to B. Now there's a block in the sprite category. There's a couple blocks that look very similar. Be careful with it. In the projectile section. So sprites, projectiles, and we want the first one that says set projectile to projectile, and then you're going to pick an image from my sprite. So that means the projectile is coming is being created from the sprite itself at velocity x, so the speed at which it's going on the x-axis, and vy, velocity speed on the y-axis. I'm going to take that, I'm going to put it on my on button B pressed, and I'm going to leave it as projectile here. And I'm going to go to my image editor, and you can either design your own, or I'm going to go to the gallery, and you can choose something. I'm going to choose a lemon. Why not? Lemon's my projectile. Now make sure it matches for my sprite. Make sure it matches the name of your player character. In my case, it's coffee. And when I shoot button B, refresh it here. There we go. It wasn't working for, because there's a wall there. There we go. I jumped and pressed button B. So notice that it's going to the diagonally to the bottom right. That can be adjusted. I want my projectile to just go straight on the x-axis to the right. So I'm going to take off the y-axis totally. I'm going to make that a 0. And by doing that, refresh. There we go. So you can change the VX. If I want it a little faster, go to a higher number. There we go. So you can adjust that. In the next video, I'm going to show you how to make an enemy on the screen that you can destroy.